Your husband died, you want to keep people on the road?
No.
When did you find
If you want the best for Edo, if you want this nonsense going on in Edo State to stop, you want this madness to stop, you want this craze that is ravaging Edo to stop, I want to see the comment. All eyes on the judiciary.
Police. You don't shoot person for neck. See this guy neck. The guy hold dagger. The guy hold dagger. He stop person for you. I don't want to go. He hold dagger. See the dagger for you. Comment program. None of them are educated. None of them are educated for here. Nobody is educated.
All eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary.
Edo State don't enter one chance, so my country people. Edo State have entered one chance on the hand of Adams Ali Oshomole, my country people. And the worst part of it all is just using Mode Okpewolo, alias Akpakomiza, to make sure it disvalue the good things in Edo State, to disvalue our young ones. Oshomole just admitted that he has started his third tenure. And he has succeeded making our young ones behaving like a wild animal on the streets, badging on each other. Meanwhile, he healed his son as a minister of health. Edo State sons, he have made them, allowed them. When he listen to him, how he's defending, how he's trying to defend the abnormal behavior of our young ones in Edo State. Meanwhile, he the son, it is only his son that is good to be a minister of health. Then our those sons, they are not good for a better position other than to be behaving like animal on the streets, badging on each other for trying to collect money for tickets. All these are what he has succeeded reducing Edo to. And he's using Mode Okpewolo as a slave. Who is a slave, if I may ask? A slave is someone who is being forced to do what he does not really want to do. Now you can understand how bad it is to be a slave mentality. Although there's no longer chain as of old. As of old, during slavery, you know, they'll put chain on people's leg and hand, and that is how they identify slave. These days it's even more dangerous because it's now on a subtle and a fanciful package. You will see a man, you will not see a human being with a kaftan white. You will say you will say is a slave. You will not understand that it's a slave. How will you know that is a slave? A slave is constantly in the bondage of his master. Mode Okpewolo is under a bondage, serious one. Go and verify. A slave is a property of another person. Okpewolo not get himself. Now Oshomole na get her. As far as this government is concerned. So the one chance when me they talk about, you cannot see that not only we all the Edo State that enter one chance, including Modokbewolo himself. Yes, it's also Modokbewolo don't enter one chance. Why? Because he can only be doing the witch of his slave master. He cannot do his own witch. He want now he get himself. He can never do his own witch. Go and verify this as well. At times, he would like to take decision based on as a human, based on his human mind. But before you know it, that verse will not be the case. Everything he don't have, he cannot make decision. He can never make any decision on his own without consulting Oshomole. Without taking permission from Oshomole. You see, and it's to have this slave mentality, it is very, very bad. Don't enter one chance. The worst part of it all again, Oshomole, one thing I have discovered, whenever he's taking any interview, he always use words to cover. Use words to cover up his real identity. And it's not good for his age. A 90 years old man. How many years is it remaining? But see the kind of a person he is. Using words to do cover up. Use words to deceive. Use words to send wrong message. Not right message, wrong message. Use words to cover up. And that makes him to be a different person with his word. A man, you cannot hold accountable of his words. Any young one, anyone that follows such man to embark on a journey, it will end up being crushed. It will end up being crushed. Because he and his word are not one. Unlike God. When God said, he saw what he said. When he said, let them, when God used, he said the word, God said, he and his word are one. I always say this thing. When he said he saw, everything was good. Everything he said was good. Because Oshomole, he and his word are not one. He's not integral with his word. And he's not deep in his word. He used words shallowly to send deceit. He used words to send wrong message. You see, and it's so very different from the nature of God. This is a wrong attitude. A wrong attitude as an elderly man, old man. A wrong attitude. Unlike God. Unlike God. When God said, let there be this, let there be that, and everything became just as he said. But Oshomole, all the words is given to people in during a campaign, election, during any interview. Tomorrow he will be trying to withdraw his words back. He will be changing it, saying that he's not saying that I didn't say it like this again. It's not like that again. People will be saying different things from what he's saying. You see this, you'll be listening to this. Listen to him. Our brother just analyze on the lie, on the fat lie is dashing out here. Let us listen to that.
So much money. You make money. You empower talks. You brought in Obaseki. Obaseki was the head of the economic team. Next one they tell you now say, but now you tell us.
You listen to that. So the person who granted him an interview is still the one that is reminding him that you said this, you said that. He and his words are not, I just told you that Oshomole and his words are not one. Unlike God. Oshomole use words to send wrong message, to send deceit. Is too indifferent from his word. Just listen to that.
Boss, and you market Obaseki. You said Obaseki was the best man for the job. Now you say, make we not remember the past. I don't remember.
And then you also, and you said he was administration. At least one of the lucky things you did. He orchestrated it, he brought the function of that. In fact, that made it very easy for the second term during the campaign, because most of the things you said were used in those campaigns. Yeah, I know you should be talking about news, and I know what is there.
No, it's not stay. It's not stay. We are quoting you a few years ago. It's not stay. Everything you said about Obaseki is still very much valid. No, they're not stay, Oga. They're not stuck. Now, when you want lie, you don't stay. When they want refer you back to what you use your mouth talk, you say still. Maybe they hear they go.
I have never denied that I contributed, I did campaign for him. But remember, first be told, I was different from the other governors. I did not unfairly prevent my then deputy governor, Dr. Dubu, who unfortunately didn't find favor with me in terms of succession. And I choose to support Obaseki, right? We had a primaries at the stadium of 4 contestants. Without some governors did everything to impeach their deputy once they show it was he succeeded them. I just told my deputy, sorry, my views are different, I'm unable to support you. And we went through a transparent primaries. And
Oshomole, you lie. You lie. You fought Odubu to a standstill. Oshomole, you lie. Say, he tell deputy, say, I'm sorry, your views. Oshomole, you lied. I was deeply involved in that process. You lied. You grinded Odubu, you grind down. That for 4 years, after I win second term, Odubu's office was like a graveyard. You ran a one-man show, a dictator, an emperor. Now only fools go say, make yourself we talk maybe tomorrow now. And if I go see Oshomole, they'll go play my clip. Give Oshomole, you are a coward. You will not know they will break tomorrow. As Oshomole drag ITV, drag Esa Marish, whoever thought Oshomole will be in this studio. Not be after he apologized to Esama for Esama last birthday, that they allow near this studio. You when they hang around to say tomorrow, nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. Airport store, not go store Oshomole for airports. You will fear not let them talk the truth. Fear not let you they ask Oshomole a question. Airport Agbero, no go during talk back, no mobilize people to show say he get capacity to embarrass Oshomole. No go store Oshomole for airport. Today, I not be able to be the biggest beneficiary of this Oshomole top 10. On that Okpewolo. You fought Odubu. You give Odubu. Odubu became, till tomorrow, what will Odubu get? Odubu is just there as former deputy governor. No money, is broke. Odubu broke. You want to compare to Obaseki when empower Philip. Did you ever make your deputy acting governor for 8 years? Show us one document. Say Esa Koma made a Bidima acting governor. But Obaseki made Philip acting governor 3 times. Philip was the chairman of revenue. He was in charge of local government. He was in charge of sports. COVID-19. Obaseki did too much. He made the office of the deputy governor powerful. Philip was the most visible, the most relevant deputy governor in Nigeria. So you fought Odubu. Oh, that cannot be they make the Kotisugbo they insult you. You sacked almost all Odubu appointees. You fired them. Now lie. Old man when they lie. You're almost 80 years. Even at 90, Oshomole will still be lying. When I don't want to share this video, is it Benin and making say with the give a water? If you are watching, you are not commenting, then you are worse than Oshomole. Let him read it that you are not a coward. The Esakos will not join this protest too. They will see it like, okay, now they are this fight, now we believes, now we get him. Because Oshomole believes that he has conquered us. Oshomole believes that he don't throw corn, give us, so people don't chop corn. Nobody will fit get that boldness. I will cure you. I will cure you. I will cure. By the time I'm done with you, you know, near this studio again, can't lie. He say he called deputy, you know, you fought Odubu. I remember when Odubu go campaign for a donut. Now go they pursue them. Where Kotisugbo, useless Kotisugbo and Dennis Eribo. Now Dennis Eribo, the Felicisere, they all came to social media and started crying. They shoot us, they shoot this one for Nyasho, they do this one, they do this one. That's why Andrew Modu was your PA. Now the Andrew Modu affiliation, I'm going to coordinate that lighting of Odubu. You want to tell me what I know? You think I will sit here and watch you deceive Edo people? You went torment Odubu. You tormented him. You turned Odubu to vegetable. Fear let Odubu come and say he want to be gone on that cafe. That time them no more less they're going to beat all them they call this man, Gentleman Amego. All those people when they connect for Odubu, then they go beat them as society. Not every time as society that time they insult you. You want to tell us what you do? Osho liar. Type it in the comment section. Osho liar. Osho liar. Osho liar. Osho liar. Lie Osho. Lie Osho. Osho liar. Osho liar. Lie Osho. You say I join the Benin people, you conquer. God forbid, you cannot conquer me. You hear me so? They play.
The primaries at the stadium of 4 contestants. Without some governors did everything to impeach their deputy once they show interest in succeeding them, I just told my doctor, sorry, my views are different, I'm unable to support you. And we went through a transparent primaries. And the margin between Odubu, Dr. Bubu, who came, was second runner-up, and Obaseki, who won the primary, was narrow. And I negotiated and persuaded Ogi, who was secretary to government. So that was my commissioner for works who wanted to contest. I said, please, let us just keep the political family together. You withdraw and work with Obaseki. After some time, he agreed. And we worked. And we know that fighting on that direction was tough. So if you say I campaigned for 1 more vote, I did. My joy is that no matter anyone in this state who is familiar with the state of Edo before Oshomole's intervention in Edo politics, you know that Edo effectively became a one-party state under the PDP with very powerful people, not just powerful in Edo politics, powerful in Nigeria politics. And nobody believed that it was possible to take PDP out of power. So I lost 1 man 1 vote to address the crisis of, when people feels people needed to have confidence that the vote can count. But not if you tell me, why are you campaigning? We will vote for you, but the vote don't count in Edo. They just write the result. Some will simply say, no vacancy, and there will be no vacancy. And I said, we'll defeat that, we'll dismantle the PDP machine. And we did. I was in opposition in Edo and in Abuja. I fought them. They read me out. I went to court. I fought them, and I won. And I lost 1 man 1 vote. As a consequence, in the second term, still in opposition in 2012, I went back to the people, PDP went back to the people, and I won across the 18 local government, and there was no incident of somebody being shot. Whereas before then, there is no election in the do in which you are not counting dead bodies.
Why do you have values to continue?
No.
If you don't have one vote,
It's continuous.
now, you have a problem because you have to buy your choice of candidate on the
Suddenly you are having a problem, and you are also distorting fact. You are not thorough, and you are not apparently following the trend. If there is one recent political activity that confirm my commitment to the principle of party discipline and one man, one vote, it is the last primaries and the current governor.
When I listen, though,
Right, to which you now describe as my third.
when I listen, though,
You happily claim it because if something is good,
in one lie,
in Nigeria, when Nigeria is winning, we say that's bad. That's
in one second and lie, when I go cure a lie.
Look at them as if they don't carry forth. You know, in APC primary, we had a number of contestants, right? And you are in this Benin, and you know that was a fierce contest between Upero, now the governor, and then Mr. Dausa, now the deputy governor, right? And the fact of the matter is that it's also an open secret that I supported Dennis, and he lost. So if I am not a person of one man, one vote, once my candidate lost, I will push the case to court. I will not only do that, I will say I will not participate in the campaign. But once the issue of primary was settled, APC now have a candidate who won primary or no won primary became irrelevant, and you are also an observer of the politics. You know I campaign as if Modu Peru was my own baby boy. I fought the election the way I will fight my own election, and that's where I am. To get that one man, one vote. I didn't take Edo electoral for granted. We fought hard, we negotiated hard, and we campaigned around the 18 local governments, campaigned around the 192 ward, and our candidate won. Okay. That is the meaning of one man, one vote. Okay. Now, lastly, when people talk about governmentalism,
wait, make I cure Oshomole for that part. Oshomole, you lied. There was nothing like one man, one vote during your APC governorship primaries. You wanted to impose Dennis as your puppet. You believe Dennis is somebody you can use. You don't say Dennis don't get no book. You know that Dennis is not intelligent because he worked under you as commissioner. You sacked him and you labeled him a fraudster. So you wanted to bring Dennis, but the power will pass you for APC. They cure you. They cure you. They told you are a serving senator. You cannot be a godfather. All them is Zeyamu. Because you already spoil Zeyamu chances. You already make sure say Zeyamu don't go anywhere. So Zeyamu now align with them Jaretelebe. They come together. The Lokima swear Ijak Bonayima. Because Laila Oshomole cannot be the godfather. Never. He fought against it when Aneni was there. He fought against it when Chief Ogbemudia was alive. Now he cannot be good. He cannot produce Dennis. Who is Dennis? That Dennis is popular. That Dennis is popular for street. No, they make Dennis win election about Thomas and I mean give him David Ofofia. They're gonna say he's the David because he defeated Esaman's daughter. Now me they run that election for him. Only for that to Oshomole was disciplined. They took the matter to Akpabio and Wike. The Wike used federal. APC primaries was conducted twice. The first one, Oshomole sent the Opuzodi Macron to come do Jago election. When I see the videos where the internet, where they count Dennis primaries election. 1, 10, 40, 100, 180, 600, 900. That one vote, and all the Opuzodi Macron declared Dennis. The Jared come carry Mike. They insult Oshomole. May I post the video? Say who is Oshomole? They can't drag Oshomole go Abuja. They can't mess Oshomole up for Abuja. They can't come back again, conduct another primaries, declare Okpebolo the winner of the primaries. Dennis, your boy, you said that 1 vote, say everybody go work. Dennis no go protest for Abuja. Dennis no go court. Liar. Old man wey dey lie. Dennis no go court. Eh? You say me go sit down. Now very few idiots believe when I will sit down, they watch you misbehave. Me. Eh? If R1, I wish if R1 did not me for be R1. See that me, I would take nonsense from all these Esako people. They mess Dennis up. Now beg, you beg. We saw the picture the day when Okpebholo agreed to feed Dennis as his running mate. Okpebholo was practically crying. Saying this will not be his choice. You hear me so? Because that time, the Owanokwa Palace, they pushed for Iloke Maswe. Now why people say, when you go Palace that day, Oba mess you up. Because throughout that primary period, Oshomole not go Palace. Because they don't say Palace they support Iloke Maswe. What we don't know? Because we don't talk. What we don't know? What we don't know? Palace supported Iloke Maswe to be running mate to Okpebholo. But because you near Tinubu, because no, they're not your collect this ticket from Oshomole, your dollar completely. Now they say give Dennis, say now 1 vote.
It's lack of appropriate language. And I excuse those who use the word. And I don't want to go back to history why I use that word in a negative way. You can use it negatively, you can use it positively. Now, what is the fact around the world? When you have had the privilege, as I've had, to preside over a state, in the case of Edo, a subnational government, and you pray to God if He gives you power not to deny you wisdom, and He gives you the wisdom to address the critical basic needs of the people, namely roads, water, school, healthcare, education, which in Edo was completely, they were all posting minus in terms of social welfare index. And I came in, God used me to address all of those. As I was coming now, I talking about lower traffic. It is as a result of the additional lane I constructed. Because the road to this Oluku was carried away by federal government. I constructed additional side lane to make it 3 lanes so that the buses that are commuting and dropping people here and there don't need to be on the main lane. And that today, if you drive on that road, people will remember, before Oshomole's government, all of these cars now, they were destroyed to be here. So when I talk, people listen. So influence peddling is what is the right word. That because of what I have done, when I tell people I believe this person will do this, I don't call you have to understand when you say I'm not a Obaseki. I am someone who never denied my past. You can't run away from your political shadow. I met down publicly before any gifts. And I said, I apologize, I brought this guy because he worked with me. He's like a driver who had a motorbike, who appeared to have learned the act of driving. You have driven through all sorts of terrains. He seems to know the way because he has been with you for 8 years. And I said, I think I can leave Edo. Edo will be better off with this man on the driver's seat. He turned out to be otherwise. I am just human. What some human beings can do is to be so arrogant that even when they clearly have failed in their judgment, they refuse to admit it. I admit to my poor judgment that Obaseki was a mistake. But he was able to play up.
Oshomole, you remain the biggest mistake ever. First, for me, I regret hailing you when you were the NLC president. I was one of your apostles way back when I was in Eboma. Nobody there is short Oshomole for where I did when I did Eboma. That time, if they come Uniben, they can't do program for your labor, NSC, this thing. Me, I went a big job from Eboma, come attend your program for Uniben. I thought you were a leader. I thought you were an activist. I thought you were fighting for the masses. You deceived us. That's why, for a very dark man, I see you anytime I watch very dark man. I see you in him like someone that wants to hide under. I am fighting for the masses. Take over the space, then now start exhibiting true wickedness. Both of you are from Esako. I don't trust you, and I don't trust him. We followed you. I campaigned for you. when your election was rigged, now when they carry hijack, they carry Okpaikebe, they protest, follow you. All these the Tony Kabaka, they were in the PDP fighting you. They were with Osubo. Now we deal with you that time. Obaseki say he be like driver and motor boy. You can't describe Obaseki like that. Obaseki is a world-renowned technocrat. He passed you for this life. Next life, Obaseki will still pass you. Obaseki go school, you don't go school. Obaseki called you, you were maroli in Abuja. When Obaseki tell you, say, comrade, you have the popularity, we have the money. Go to a dot and contest. We will support you. Now you use your mouth talking for program where you for appreciate Obaseki for Lagos. We are quoting you. We don't lie like you. I don't lie for your head. We are quoting you. Now you use your mouth talk how Obaseki, he raised friends, he raised people that came together. You told him, PDP will not allow you get ticket. Obaseki said, I will even be disappointed if you run under the PDP. We will support you. He raised his first money. After you win, now you see call Obaseki say, you never run government before, and they want to help you. They now set up an economic team, which Obaseki was the chairman. Most of the good things what you do for your government, Obaseki, Ogie, Aswe, these three people, and they run out for you. Now they do it. Now you be the mistake. Obaseki is never a mistake. Obaseki is a messiah. Obaseki is a messiah. He came, he walked. Go to healthcare today. You go know. Go everywhere. You'll see primary healthcare everywhere. Go to the Obasanjo. Even the hospital where you borrow equipment, take commission, go see what your Obaseki refix everything. Transformer. The education I do best. I mean, make I play the video where Saworu they talk say, now Edo State model. Now Edo State, Edo best, and then the copy where they use now for Lagos. Where you dey? I mean, not see our technical college. You don't see them. No, you don't see Edo, the healthcare. The NHS, the IHS. You don't see the health insurance scheme where those government set up. You don't see the roads. No, you don't see them. You don't see the training and retraining of civil servants. You don't see the investment in public service. No, you don't see them. He came and he dwarfed you. You don't even be like saying we fair even get governor. He dwarfed you for your hand as a believer. He made us proud. You call it verse. Because nobody call it talk about you. Nobody now say, Okpewolo, your puppet is celebrating, is doing 100 days in office. We are still talking about Obaseki project. Obaseki project is still littered everywhere. He cannot even continue, let alone setting up his own. Now you be the mistake, not Obaseki. Let's continue, my people.
Ethnic, falsehood, all sorts of. And in the process, he got the second term. I go in second term. That shows you like you 18 or 19. So now he did go 18 or 18. He won. But that should again affirm my commitment to one man, one vote. In spite of the fact that I had campaigned against him, he won the election. So if I have the power to rig, or I am the believer in rigging, how can Obaseki defeat my party? But he did. I will live with that reality for others.
Oga, you be one rig. God bless President Buhari. You don't be like Tinubu when I allow and can't do nonsense for you. The only reason Obaseki won that talk bar was because Tinubu, Buhari, and what even the name of the Buhari chief of staff that time? Oh, who follow? The last chief of staff to President Buhari, what did be the man name? May I say how many people follow politics for years? The chief of staff to President Buhari. No, not Bakari. After just it by Jabamila. God bless you, Porcupine. Thank you. God bless you. Ibrahim Gambari. Now he stop Oshomole. Boss Mustafa was on Oshomole's side. Boss Mustafa was the SGF to Buhari. See, for where we dey, Oshomole don't feel lie. You can't lie to enough for where I dey. Unless I just choose to just say, man, I lock up. If I don't lock up, I go cure you. Boss Mustafa was more of the Tinubu camp. Boss Mustafa was more of the Tinubu camp. And the Tinubu camp no one make Obaseki win second term. Now then the beef when Tinubu get for Obaseki tomorrow for start to say I see fight Obaseki reach and don't still bring her back. Because Tinubu resorted to doing a live broadcast with late Captain Osa. All the hawks, the political hawks, they know they came together and therefore we use publicity to sweep them. Not be saying you for not like make you read go. There is no week where Oshomole be not go Aso Rock. Be go try manipulate the president. Be go try manipulate. That's why you don't see me insulting Buhari anywhere. No. For Buhari to allow Edo vote to count in 2020, I will forever remain grateful to Buhari. He really allowed the 1-man-1 vote. As he allowed 1-man-1 vote, Oshomole for Yakatagboa for grand. He failed woefully. Who you want to deceive? I have almost 800 people watching me across the two platforms. YouTube is 457. Facebook is over 300. That's almost 800 people watching. Huh? For ITV, people watch ITV don't reach. People who watch ITV live, they don't reach 400. When they go check their system, they will see them in the show. Tinubu say 1 man, 1 vote. When I say we don't go give the man ticket for APC Abi, Oshomole was the national chairman. The man go PDP. More than defeated for the PDP. That was the argument of Ibrahim Gambari.